Hello friends, in the series on the income tax cases, today we will discuss a case in which the assessee is a foreign company in USA and the assessee receives commission from an Indian entity for the services given by the assessee for procuring orders from the customers in USA, and the assessee role was realizing the payment from those customers and giving it to the Indian associate, and these services were purely related to the services which were related to the pre-sale services. The question before Bangalore ITAT in the present case was that whether these type of services which are related to procuring the orders from the customers outside India and taking the responsibility of payment from them comes under the definition of fees for technical services as per section 9 subsection 1 clause 7. The issue has been well taken up by Bangalore ITAT A bench in the case of Steer America Inc. versus Deputy Commissioner of Income Tax International Taxation. This matter has been reported in 121 ITR Tribunal at page number 431, and the matter has been decided on 10th July 2024. The facts of the case are like this. In the present case, the assessee is a foreign company and the assessee is a subsidiary of S, which is a US based company. Assessee is in the business of marketing and trading of extruders and related peripherals. During the assessment year 13-14 and 14-15, the assessee was providing the various services to the Indian entity which was related to the procuring of potential customers in the USA, evaluating customer requirements in the USA, and sending the price quotation of the customers and negotiating with the customers about the price, and after that following up for the payment from the various customers and receiving the payment on behalf of the Indian entity. And the nature of the services was purely providing the pre-sale functions and connecting the potential customers from USA and generating the orders. This was the limitation of the work which was done by the entity, which was done by the foreign entity in USA. And the role of the Indian entity was manufacturing the quality products and then packing and delivering the order, and the orders were directly completed by the Indian company, and the Indian entity was also providing the after sale services. So in the nutshell, the role of the assessee in the present case was to procure the orders on behalf of the Indian entity from the customer outside India. The assessee has not filed the return of income for the assessment year in question. So the notice under section 148 was issued to the assessee for the allegation of the escapement of income, and the assessing officer treated the commission income as fees for technical services under section 9 subsection 1 clause 7 of the Income Tax Act 1961 and as per article 12 of the Double Taxation Avoidance Agreement between India and USA. When the assessee filed the appeal in the ITAT said that in the present case, the role of the assessee was limited to the procuring of the orders from the USA. The assessee was not providing any technical services as per section 9 subsection 1 clause 7, and the assessing officer has made the addition on the basis of surmises and conjectures without appreciating that assessee did not render services resulting in providing fees for technical services or making available any technical services to the associated enterprise as per article 12 of the Double Taxation Avoidance Agreement and as per section 9 subsection 1 clause 7. So in the present case, when the role of the assessee is only as an agent and the assessee is not providing any fees for technical services, So that commission income cannot be taxed as fees for technical services, and the commission is not taxable in India because the assessee do not have any permanent establishment in India. Hence, the tribunal deleted the addition made by the assessing officer. At the end of this video, once again, I am repeating the name of the case. The name of the case is Steer America Inc. versus Deputy Commissioner of Income Tax, International Taxation, and this case is reported in 121 ITR Tribunal at page number 431, and the matter has been decided by Bangalore ITAT A bench on 10th July 2024. Thank you, friends.